morning, everybody. Welcome to Katie Moonchild's World. I'm Katie, and this is Saturday Solutions. This is a card reading that is non-political, and we come together every Saturday morning, at least to do the reading. If you get to watch it on Saturday morning, yeah, it's not always how it works out. But anyway, I understand, life kind of happens. But whenever you're watching this, I hope it brings you some solutions for the week ahead, because that's what this spread is going to be all about. It's going to be about what our general energy is, what are some obstacles, what are the blessings for the week, and finally, what is our final message? And we are going to be getting that from the following decks, but you can't see them because they're down here. Let me move you to the other camera. Let me make the quick switch. Be right back. Hi. Okay, here we are. These beautiful cards, I love the colors of these cards, are, let's see if I can just throw it all over the place. The Earthcraft Oracle deck by Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. I love this deck. This is such a fun deck, too. So, it's a good deck to tell us about our week ahead. Over here, we have the Therapets deck by Kate Allen. And here, we have the Present Moment Reminder deck by Eckhart Tolle. So, let's get going and start this. I want to see a little more information kind of about what the week's going to be, because it's getting crazy. Spirits, let's get this started. Thank you. Yes. Okay. I call upon the protection of the spirits of the house and land. I dedicate this reading to the Earth Mother, and I thank you all who are here to celebrate her and what she provides for us as far as our sustenance, our environment, for our homes, and for the wisdom that she provides, because she holds us in her arms. The example that comes from Mother Earth is she loves us no matter what stupid things we say or do. And so we call her into this reading as well. We open up to what the messages you have for us. What do we need to know this week? So let's begin. What is the general energy of the week? It's a good place to start, don't you think? I thought so. Oh, interesting. Sacrifice. Very, very interesting. Okay, flip everything on the floor. Doesn't matter. We get the Sacrifice card, number 26, which if you add those two together become 8, which is about accomplishment, action, and mastery. Because you have accomplished, I get it, thank you, Spirit. Because we've accomplished so much in our past, we need to look at those things. Because how we went about the strategy we did to get where we are, to accumulate what we have, and to release what we needed to let go of. Releasing things to let go of may seem like a sacrifice at first, but as they go and you get lighter and are not held back so much, don't be afraid to sacrifice a few things. because that sacrifice is going to bring about action and mastery. Understand, this is the big message, understand the material things you have accumulated are fleeting. Hold on to the ones that you know you will need. And maybe think about having a garage sale in the future, maybe later on this summer, to release some of the things you don't need that maybe someone else will. And that's not a sacrifice. That's gifting. Even if you only take a little token for your work, to put it out there to sell. You know, when you have a garage sale, that's what you're getting. You're paying for your time. You're not paying for the item, because certainly you don't get the items worth at a garage sale. That's part of what you sacrifice. So stop and think about that. That's the general area and the energy of the week. What do I have that maybe I can sacrifice and give to somebody else? Maybe it's something that's going to come back in a couple weeks. Or maybe it's something I'm never going to need again. And it's become baggage to carry it around with me. This card is saying, open your heart to know what to give with your hands. Speak your truth, but see the rose in her hand. Speak it with love and speak it with kindness. You will attract the universe's gems to that open, lovely heart. And your light will radiate out of your head. I like that card. So, what are some of the obstacles that we're going to come across? What are some of the things that we might want to let go of? Number 24. It's the Run with the Wolves card. That is a 6 card. It's about harmony, cooperation, and healing. It's a really good card. I am going to read to you from the book the message that it's giving to us, because that can be a card of many things to many people. I've gotten it in the past. And as I recall, in the past, I also read it. It's about running with the wolves. Run with the wolves commonly comes to you when you are questioning your relationships and interactions with others. As you become more aware of your emotional needs, you might find that familiar relationships, even those with family, no longer align with your soul. Additionally, this card could mean you've lost pieces of yourself and what is important to you, prioritizing the desires of others over your own. So, as you are trying to become accepted by others, taking care of others, you've sacrificed bits and pieces of you. This card is about finding those, recognizing that you've lost those pieces. Your pack is over here waiting, and you've pushed them to the side. It may be time to continue to consider whether or not you've been running with the wrong pack. Could it be time to strike out on your own into the wilderness to find something better? It could also mean that you must find your voice and lovingly create better boundaries in your relationships. We mentioned open heart, speaking your voice, about what's important to you? I think boundaries and setting those boundaries are really important. If you don't, the obstacles that you're going to have are going to trip you. So this card is saying these obstacles that you're coming up with that are trying to trip you are the things you need to let go of. They may be even things you're not even aware of, things you're hanging on to by habit. Or maybe you've been a part of a tribe that is falling apart and you need to find a new one, but you're trying to hang on to vestiges of the old ways. This card is letting you know it's time to sacrifice the old ways to create new ones. See how this spirals? Are those your timelines? Is that your energy? That's up to you to decide this. You're that wolf in the bubble that this woman is looking at. Never forget, especially if you're here and someone who's a creator on YouTube, you never know who's watching. You never know who is watching you. That goes both ways. That also can be said about governments in whole. We, the people, are watching you. And we will remember. If you think we're stupid and blind, you try running with the wolves and then finding a new pack yourself. Because the old pack is getting weary. And it's time to sacrifice the old for the new. What are the blessings? What can we focus on this next week? Our journey. That's a real self-explanatory card. Focus on your journey this week. If you're finding the details of the material world, the outside world, go inside. It's safe there. It's where it all begins, and it's where it all ends. Once again, we have an 8 card, which is about accomplishment, about action, and mastery. That is what you gain by continuing with your spiritual journey. And for some of us, that is a literal journey, or I guess you could call it maybe even virtual journey that we go on from time to time as we meditate. Visiting other realms, other worlds, visiting with other beings, be they of this earth or elsewhere. Your spiritual journey will carry you through. It is your biggest blessing. And I don't need to read about that. That is something that if you're just getting started on, the best thing I can say for you is I'm excited for you, for the wonderful truths that are about to happen for you, that are happening for you. They're not about to happen. They're bombarding you, huh? Don't be scared. Don't be frightened. These are things that you've always known. You're just remembering who you really are. So it's okay. This is you you're looking at. Are you afraid of you? If you are, ooh, you do need to go on a deep spiritual journey. So, this card, if you've been waiting for a sign to embark on a new adventure, this card is it. You are supposed to be as you embrace new ways of expressing yourself here on earth. You might discover a way to breathe new life into something old, or you may find out that you are meant for a new path. Additionally, this card is a positive sign if you are seeking a new career, new love, or considering a new beginning of any kind. It's a wonderful card. I love my spiritual journey. I've been in the past so focused on my spiritual journey, it's like, oh, I don't want to come back to this reality. I just want to stay there. But that defeats the purpose of being here and physically being here in this flesh person, this flesh thing we call humans. So let's move on. This is a general message from Spirit for us as we're embarking on these things, what we're beginning to see, what's gotta go. I mean, I'm getting where if I kept a list of all the things that I notice that need to not happen anymore or need to be revised, I'd have quite a big binder full of page after page after page. It's going to take us all and all of our ideas, because if you all have a lot of ideas like I do, and we can implement them in a way that none of them counteract each other but enhance each other, ooh, thought of that kind of energy on this planet. Yeah, that gives me goosebumps. I got touched by an angel, you guys. Anyway, our message from Spirit here is telling us it's the birch. Oh, I love this card. I've never gotten this card before. I actually don't remember ever seeing it. It being a 4 card, it's about partnerships, balance, and duality. Wow. This one I have to read to you. Spirit, what are you telling us? Because I have never pulled this card before. Okay. Birch trees are old sacred woods that are believed to heal emotional wounds, ward off natural influences, and banish fears. They're also associated with new beginnings, making them the perfect energy to channel for healing old wounds and welcoming new connections. Birch may come into a reading when you're feeling vulnerable, afraid, and unsupported. You may be feeling the need to hide away from the world or lick your wounds. If you've experienced trauma or hardship lately, know that extra support is being provided for you and that you are protected while you take this time to heal. The worst has passed, and soon you will be able to pick up any broken pieces and put yourself together again. Only stronger and more beautiful. Additionally, birch comes to you as a general and gentle reminder to build better boundaries, but not by closing your heart. Traumatic events can harden the spirit, leaving you jaded and spiteful. Do not let your circumstances prevent you from connecting to others or from taking calculated risks. You may have some deep wounds and brutal bruises, but those will heal in time, and you will be stronger for it. Give yourself space to process, heal, and let go, knowing it will be safe to open your heart once again. That pretty much tells the whole story, don't you think? Over here, we're starting out with the general energy of the week is we're going to have to sacrifice some things. We need to decide what they are. It's up to us. What are we giving up? Nobody's going to tell us, you got to give up. You can't eat sugar anymore. Nobody's telling you that. It's up to you. What are you willing to sacrifice? Right here. So that you can run with the wolves instead of watching others do it. Be a part of things instead of standing back. But understand that the wolves you run with is very, very important to being able to know when and what to sacrifice and what to let go of, right? And understanding that all of this is just another beautiful, wonderful part of your spiritual journey. All of these together are here to help you find you, remember you, and enlighten you. None of this, including the sacrifice or running with the wolves, is supposed to be a burden for you. And that's what you will learn on your spiritual journey. Look to the sky. Keep looking up. Don't look down. Look up. Be like the birch. You know, might be like the paper birch, and bits and pieces of you are going to peel away as you set things free. Instead of looking at it as letting things go, look at it as though you're setting it free. Let somebody else pick it up if it needs to be picked up and held. And to understand that by setting your boundaries so you could run with the wolves instead of watching them, you're building yourself stronger, and your wisdom becomes kinder and more well-rounded. My goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Whew. Mr. Tully, I love this green today. What are you telling us today? Sir. Let's see if I can get that a little clearer. Whoop. Doesn't get a chance to do that if you don't hold it still. How you do what you do is more important than what you do. The how refers to the underlying state of consciousness, your degree of presence. Let's take that one more time. How you do what you do is more important than what you do. The how refers to the underlying state of consciousness, your degree of presence. I'm going to put that over here by the sacrifice, knowing what to sacrifice. And being in the now is not about being in the substance of it. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Just being in the now is just being. It's not paying attention to the sounds and sights and whatever list you should be doing instead of sitting here and being quiet. It's just being quiet. And even just being quiet is substance. Just be. Wow. There are pets. What have you got to tell us, our little lovely little friend? Excuse me, Dream Dragon. You gotta let go. Thank you. I like this guy. I think he's so cute. You've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. Oh, so cute, that little friend. I love it. I agree. You've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. Keep up the good work. And if you need to take a rest, take a rest. It's okay. Just because it's daylight or whatever doesn't mean you gotta, do something. I'm a proponent of if you feel like hanging out all day long in your jammies and don't even comb your hair, does anybody else care? Your boss might care, but if you work from home and nobody's gonna see you, who cares? Do it if it feels right for you. In other words, don't be afraid of sacrificing, because it's all to help you feel strong enough to run with the wolves. And your spiritual journey is the foundation for it, plus it is the destination as well. So, feel the breeze in your face. Feel those layers of the paper birch coming off of you as you go deeper within yourself, remembering who you are. Because you've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. And how you do what you do is more important than what you do. The how refers to the underlying state of consciousness, your degree of presence. And with that note, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy your Saturday. I hope you, or Sunday, whenever you're watching this, I hope you enjoy your day. Have a great week this week. And if you like this reading, you could subscribe. I'd like that. If you want to join my tribe, we're a pretty safe tribe. We do lots of things to support each other here. We have a women's support group. We have a craft club. And we just have some really terrific people. So come and join us. We would love to have you. I thank you very much for being here today. Don't worry. Don't be afraid as things come happening, the craziness, and it's just getting crazier as that's all happening right now. Come join our tribe, because we all know and practice the fact that together we're thriving. So if you want to thrive, come on, join us. At least thrive spiritually. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now. See if I can get this. There it is. Take care. Bye-bye now.